Shazam just came out with a trailer.
Fuck! Fuck! Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on. I love Shazam! We're moving on to the TV show Titans. It's it looks like it's an R-rated TV show coming out to the DC Universe streaming service. They're doing their own service like Netflix and whatnot, so they can put exclusive content on there. I know. Yeah, exactly. Just what the fuck ever. But this came out earlier in the week before. This came out Thursday? I think Thursday.
Yeah, probably.
Because it came out around the time Comic-Con was starting.
It was the first day of Comic-Con.
Yeah, it was the first day of Comic-Con, and I have many opinions on this. This trailer is also very violent and very crude, so be aware, people. If you don't like it, then, there it is. There we go. TVMA. They're going their Marvel Netflix route with this bullshit. Excuse me.
Everything led me here. To you. You're the boy from the circus.
Bye.
Please, can you help me?
Ugh.
Wow.
You're scared. I get it. But you can control her. You don't know what I've become.
Oof.
My mom says there's no such thing as monsters.
I used to think that. I was wrong.
You good, bro?
That's so fucking stupid. That last thing. Oh, well, there you go. There was Titans. So, Jimmy.
I don't even know.
Fuck Batman. I'm edgy. Fuck Batman.
Like,
God.
The only thing I can say is did DC basically realize that they can't really compete with Marvel, so they're just gonna try to go for like the nitty gritty crowd, and they're just gonna turn all their guys into like these nitty gritty like badass people that just like shank people and everything now. Like, is that the direction you're going now? Basically,
I mean, I don't know what's happening.
Is that
with
what's
them.
up?
I feel like they just have no direction. I mean, because they got like the CW shows that are fun and poppy, and their movies are starting to move towards that. I don't know what the fuck this is though.
Yeah,
this doesn't make sense.
Like, I honestly thought when I saw the thumbnail for this trailer, I thought it was gonna be like a fan made thing. I didn't know this was actually gonna be like a real thing.
Nah, it's a real fucking show.
Oh, that's great.
Eric?
Robin's okay. I don't like the fact that he's that aggressively violent and kills people.
Especially because it's the Tim Drake Robin too.
Oh, what?
Yeah. That's the Tim Drake one.
No,
or
it's not.
Tim Grayson, whatever his fucking name
No,
is.
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson. Who
Wait,
gives a shit?
wait, that's Dick Grayson?
Too many Robins.
Oh, yeah,
it's Dick Grayson. So, which is why it's confusing that he's going out and murdering everyone.
Yeah. I didn't mind the fuck Batman part. It's just adding that with the violent part is weird.
It's stupid.
Raven's okay. I think my least favorite thing is Starfire. She just looks weird.
I have a lot of questions about the
Beast Boy looks like Captain Planet.
Beast Boy does look like Captain Planet. Raven, I just question what Raven looks like. Her makeup, her wig really looks like a wig.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't understand what they're doing with how her designs work. I guess they're doing it like where she looks like she's possessed.
Yeah.
She's using her powers, I guess.
Yeah.
Fine, you do that, but as long as she looks good.
There's a lot of things that like I question with this.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because generally speaking, DC does better with television than Marvel.
Normally, yes. Normally they do. I'm just this is very very questionable.
Like I question it, but
Just
I'm still
the
going to give them the
fact-
benefit of the doubt because of that.
Just the fact that like everyone is killing everyone in this trailer. Even Hawk and Dove are in this trailer killing people. They don't do that either. Like in the one shot with the woman that like sliced with like the bird wings. It's Hawk and Dove. What the fuck? Apparently, Red Hood and the other Robin is showing up in this too. Apparently, Superboy might show up. He's probably gonna rip someone in half.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Like the thing that this was the trailer, not that I've seen before, but I read about before coming here, and they were really questioning how, like, people were questioning and disliking it because of the fact that in this trailer they gave Dick Grayson like a Jason Todd mentality.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
and it's like super out of character for him.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then, I'm just gonna come out and just assume that because Cyborg was in Justice League, they're not gonna put him in this show.
Probably not. He's probably too expensive anyway.
Yeah, like
TV
fuck
show.
Batman isn't that too out of character for Dick Grayson because he does say fuck Batman and then he goes out on his own.
He
Yeah.
does.
He's
What's
just
called a
not
murdering
violent. He's
spree.
not.
Yeah,
He's not murdering.
he's just not
anyone.
murdering
That's Jason
everyone.
Todd.
That's a
Stepping
Jason
on some
Todd
guy's
move.
neck.
Pretty much every Robin is like fuck Batman. I'm going out on my own.
Yeah, because Batman sucks. He's terrible to his little people.
How many Robins has he went through? 6?
A lot.
At least 6.
Probably
I
5
think
or
it's-
6.
I
Because
think
let's
it-
see,
if you
Dick
count the extra
Grayson,
ones.
Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Stephanie Brown, Damian Wayne.
Damian Wayne. 5. Batman's not
I
very
feel like
good.
there's
at
like
his
another
weird
one that
bat.
was like really random.
What he said.
Yeah, but
I haven't
it
had
is
opinions.
really, I don't want to say out of character, but I guess in my perspective, I'm not used to having the entire Titans like mass murdering people.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Especially when there's a Kids Titan movie coming out like next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time of this recording, like next week, a Kid Titans movie's coming out.
it
And
almost-
it's apparently pretty good from
It
what I've
almost
been
makes
reading
you
too.
like think like, did they try to do this to try to stem away from what already has been?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That could be
You
part of
know?
it. They also might be doing this to make some noise so people can pay attention to the show.
True.
Because people are talking about it. It's working in that retrospect.
Yeah.
Where that they're doing something so edgy that people are talking about it. Maybe
Yeah.
not positively, but the show's going around because people are talking
Yeah,
about
because
it.
it's gonna make people want to watch it
Right.
at least once.
Exactly. It's for the exposure.
Yeah.
I have many questions. I want to see how Beast Boy looks when he looks like a beast.
That's
See
true.
if he looks bad or not.
Yeah.
This show was originally supposed to go on TNT, but TNT passed on it. So then
wonder
DC
why.
said, "Fuck it, let's make our own streaming service." And then here you go. They're doing a bunch of fucking shows. They're
Yeah.
doing like a Swamp Thing show. They're doing a Stargirl show.
Yeah.
They're doing a bunch of fucking shit on
Swamp
that
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
If
Swamp
this had
I feel
more
like
of a
he's a
blo-
really out there character to base a show on.
I know.
Yeah.
I like Swamp Thing a lot. He's actually a really well written character. But
Yeah.
I just want to know how he looks.
Yeah, if this was more of a Black Lightning tone, I'd probably be all for it.
Yeah, because Black Lightning kills people, but not to the severity of this.
Yeah.
He just electrocutes them and throws them around. He doesn't shoot them in the face and step on their necks.
Yes.
Whoa. Well, there you go. There was Titans. We're going to move on from this fucking shit show. And then now we're jumping to our last TV show trailer. For Star Wars The Clone Wars, they're coming back as a TV show. Woo! They got canceled a couple years ago when they got bought out by Disney, and now they're coming back for like a final season.
Yep.
It looks like this is a nice little trailer. I've watched it about like 15 times already, so let's just jump right into this bitch. This is like Lucasfilm trying to get back into the good graces of the fans. Look, guys, we're doing a good thing that everyone will like.
My name's Rex. You'll call me Captain or Sir. War does not come with a guarantee.
War never changes.
I was just thinking that.
We call him Fives. I'm Heavy. This is Echo. I'm Commander Cody, your new boss. Sir, yes, sir! Looks like we got ourselves a batch of shinies, Commander. Look around. We're one and the same. Same heart, same blood. For a fight.
This is cool, actually.
Yeah,
That whole, like, evolution.
it's dope.
Okay.
fuck that guy is.
Yeah, you know it. Anakin Skywalker's my boy.
In his episode 3 outfit, too.
Yep. Yeah, he got the hair fluffed and long enough
Yep.
for the episode 3.
They're beautiful. Fucking Obi-Wan.
You brought us all the way back here.
And both of them just shit their pants.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
Hell yeah.
For the two of you who might not know what the hashtag is, when the show was canceled originally, hashtags were just starting to become more mainstream and popular, and it was one of the first big hashtags where it was hashtag Save Clone Wars. And it didn't happen obviously until now, and that's why they did that kind of like fan service for that, being like, hey, the show's back, so here you go. The hashtag quote unquote worked.
Yeah.
My guess is that this show is going to premiere next year on Disney's streaming platform that they're going to do by the end of next year.
Probably.
Which would be a good incentive for people to buy into the streaming service.
Yeah, because
which
between that, Resistance, although I think Resistance is coming.
that's
to
Disney XD.
Okay.
And then they're going to have
And
like
then-
other Marvel shows and other Star Wars shows on their streaming service.
Yeah, because they got Jon Favreau's.
Yeah, they got Jon Favreau's Star Wars show, so it's going to be like, well, fuck, I got to pay more money for another streaming service. Fuck it. Fuck you, Star Wars. But the three of us here, I don't know about you guys, but the three of us over here, we watched the show from the beginning and we love the show. It's a really good Star Wars show, actually. It gets really like fucking dark towards the end of the series. It gets real fucked up, especially towards the last season. It gets real fucked up.
For sure.
I do remember like watching like a couple episodes at Pete's house with you guys before we would watch like Game of Thrones or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It makes me want to rewatch the
yeah.
entire series.
it's a good show.
How long is the series?
five seasons?
5 seasons.
It's
Oh no,
not long,
6
yeah.
if you count the lost
Yeah,
missions.
there's 6.
Yeah, like the ones they released on Netflix.
Yeah.
No,
Were you into this?
When it first came out, I was really into it, and then kind of like near
Yeah,
the
there was
middle,
a
I kind
point
of
where I
drifted away.
drifted.
But
Yeah.
as soon as I heard
I
Darth
did
Maul
too.
came back into it, I was like, yeah, I'm getting right back into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost track of it like towards the end of high school, and then when I went to college, I found that they put it all on Netflix, and I watched it all. This show's fucking awesome. I've rewatched it a lot. It's really good. It's very rewatchable, especially towards the end.
It saved the prequels.
Yeah, basically, it's like the best thing the prequels have done.
Yeah. Besides the memes.
It's very good. it's. I'm very excited for this. Joe sent me a message being like, "There's a Clone Wars trailer," and I'm like, "Excuse me." What? And I was on the toilet in the bathroom at work, and I was watching it, and all I went was, "Yes!" This. How was that? Was that loud?
I want to imagine someone just walking by. They're just like, you know what, I'm glad for this guy. He must have been waiting all day to say
Nobody has said anything to me yet, but I hope somebody says something Monday. Be like, I
There
heard
was
someone
definitely-
in the bathroom yelled.
There was
yes.
definitely a
I'm
guy
proud of you,
just
man.
all
I'm proud
next
of
to
you.
you, just like in his head, just like, you know what? He's having a good day.
Good for him. He's
Good
having
for
a
you,
good
man.
day.
Good
Proud
for
of
you.
I was very excited. What was this, Thursday? Yeah,
Thursday, because it came out with Titans.
Yeah, because it was the 19th. So this was supposed to be the last trailer for today, but we have 2 bonus trailers. We have Shazam and Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yeah,
Both
so
of
these
those,
are fresh reactions.
yeah, these are fresh. We haven't seen any of this. Godzilla came out a half an hour ago, and Shazam came out like 10 minutes ago. So Shazam is a DC movie about a little boy who says the word Shazam and he turns into a giant lightning wizard. It's fucking cool. I love the character.
giant lightning.
No.
Wait, is this going the route where it's the
watch
one
this.
kid, or is this going the route where it's going to be the multiple kids and they...
Just the one kid, it seems.
Okay.
Probably, my guess in the next one they might introduce more
Okay,
of
'cause
the
that,
kids.
I remember that from like Flashpoint or whatever, where they did the multiple kid one. I didn't know if that's like a thing that they normally do, or that was only in Flashpoint.
That's like a later thing that happens in this series. Like,
Okay.
This is just going to be Billy Batson's story, but this takes place after Justice League. They showed some images. It takes place a little after Justice League. So
I'm gonna watch Dom's reaction.
let's just jump in. God, I love Shazam. He used to be called Captain Marvel. Fun fact.
He did.
Yeah.
That's where I knew him most.
It got super confusing for me when I saw that.
Yeah.
When you're 18, give these people a chance, because that's what they're giving you.
That dude looks like the male version of the chick from Game of Thrones.
No.
This is Billy Batson.
And that's the kid from It, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Jack. He's a big he's a big superhero fan in this movie. He's got an Aquaman shirt on.
Dude, just messing around. You look at me and you're like, why so dark? You're a disabled foster kid. You've got it all. If you could have one superpower, what would you pick?
Ooh.
Everybody chooses flight. You know why? So they can fly away from this conversation.
Why?
Oof.
Well, you need your fake family to stand up for you? Hey,
Oh!
man, sorry about that. All right, get out the way.
This is probably like Metro City or something.
Oh.
Lady Bats. I choose you
Pokemon?
as champion.
Ice.
Hello?
Tight.
Say my name so my powers may flow through you.
There he is. There's the
Your
wizard.
name, sir.
Shazam.
Are you for real?
Sorry, okay.
Well, Shazam?
Yes.
Is that Chuck?
Yeah.
What?
Billy. You're the only person I know that knows anything about this Cape Crusader stuff.
Can I?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude. I don't even know how to be in this thing.
Super strength. Can you fly? You okay? Why are you talking?
No.
I don't think that's gonna buff out.
Your phone's charged. Your phone's charged. The hell?
Oh, hey, Mark Strong.
Hey, he's the villain. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
That's tight.
You have bullet immunity.
I'm bulletproof. You're dead. Sorry about your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
Yes.
I've never been excited for a DC
Yeah!
movie.
That was awesome, actually.
I've never been that excited
What-
for a DC movie.
This franchise, like with DC, is hysterical. Wonder Woman's really good. Who knows? Maybe Aquaman will be good.
Yeah.
And then if this movie's good, all their weird characters make good movies.
I know,
The
right?
fuck? Except for Suicide Squad, but what the fuck?
Well, I feel like for like something like Superman though, I feel like Superman's always hard to like make a good movie or make a good video game about it because he's basically the guy that's like essentially could do anything and everything. So I feel like it's hard to like kind of make a movie or make a video game or that like.
The way you make a good superhero, a good Superman movie, is just make him like the nice, fun, full-hearted, good American guy he's supposed to be, not like Man of Steel where he's
But I
down
mean,
in
also
the
at the same
dumps.
time, like, and that's kind of like the problem that's going on with the comics. I think a little bit is the fact that who wants to go watch a movie about a guy who's just like overly nice or whatever, and just like all feel friendly, whatever. Like, and there's like,
I do. Shazam.
well, okay, that's different.
Shazam. Look at that man. I do see your point though.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from. You got to change it up a little bit with Superman.
Yeah.
I understand. There's a way to do it and the ways to not do it. I didn't like Man of Steel when it came out, but later on, you know, the past couple years, I've started to like it just a little bit. I appreciate it kind of like Batman or Superman a little bit.
Really?
I did not like that movie, but later on, after watching it multiple times, I liked it. That's like all the Zack Snyder movies for me. Watchmen, didn't like it. After watching it 6 times,
What?
after watching it
love
6
Watchmen.
times, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Did you read the graphic novel too, or did you just watch the movie?
Both. I read the graphic novel after the movie, actually.
I did too, actually. Yeah.
And then 300. I didn't care for 300, but a couple years later, I kind of liked it. The only one that I liked at first was Dawn of the Dead that he did. I liked Dawn of the Dead.
That was a good movie.
But the only one of his movies that I don't like is Sucker Punch. I don't like Sucker Punch. that
I
much.
don't blame you for that.
I saw
Sucker
that.
Punch is fucking weird.
I remember watching that movie.
I wanted to like
was-
it so bad because I liked the premise and everything, but like actually watching the movie, I'm like, it could have been so great, but I feel like they fell short.
No,
of it.
yeah, it was like too many ideas that were thrown together. But enough of Zack Snyder. Shazam! It looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
I liked it. The comedy worked well in it for me. It was funny. It's Shazam is like a 12-year-old boy in a big man's body. It's the movie Big, but with lightning powers.
Yeah.
It looks better than the second Ant-Man.
Like my
Yeah.
only complaint,
Honestly.
I
It
guess my only
looks
I'm
good.
more excited. I was more excited for this trailer than I was for the second Ant-Man.
And it comes out in April of next year. Fuck!
So,
like my only complaint with it would probably be like it kind of seemed like the actor for Shazam. It seemed a little bit like they kind of took like a small body person's head and just placed it on just a buff dude's body.
Exactly.
It seemed a little weird.
Who is the main actor?
You ever seen the show Chuck?
That plays
No.
Shazam. His name is Zachary Levi.
Okay.
I'm sure he's got a muscle suit inside of his costume to buff him up.
That was just throwing me off there. Besides that, it was great, but that was just kind of throwing me off.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's how I felt seeing the behind the scenes photos of that. But seeing that
in the movie, it looks cool.
Yeah,
In the movie, it looks cool.
It looks good.
Too bad we couldn't see his actual lightning bolt powers, but I'm sure they're not even close to showing that yet.
Yeah.
The movie just finished filming not long ago.
I've heard so much behind the scenes from the director of this guy because if you follow Film Riot on YouTube, he's friends with the director of Shazam, and he interviewed him twice, one for his podcast and one for just behind the scenes thing, and he is talking a lot about Shazam, and he loves it. Yeah. He loves every step of it. And he did Annabelle, which was respectable.
The second Annabelle movie.
Second
that was great.
Which honestly wasn't bad.
I love that one.
He also did the movie Lights Out, I think.
Yes.
As well. He did the movie Lights Out.
Yes.
Which wasn't bad.
Which one was that again?
It is about the movie where a creature hides in the dark, and anytime the lights go out, it can get you or something. I'll play the trailer after this, but you might recognize it.
I think that was the one movie where I wanted to watch it, but I never actually found out when it came out.
His original short film for it is better than the movie, but
I think I remember seeing the trailers for the short film. I was like, this looks great.
Now the short film's actually really good for it, but the movie itself is fine.
Yeah. Okay. So David Sandberg, I applaud you.
David Sandberg, but fuck yeah, I'm excited for Shazam. God damn it, Aquaman's doesn't even have a trailer yet as the time of this recording, and I'm excited for that too because it's fucking Aquaman. I love Aquaman. I loved all the weird DC heroes as a kid. I didn't like any of the bigger ones. I didn't care for Batman. I didn't care for Superman or Wonder Woman. I liked Aquaman. I liked Blue Beetle. I liked fucking Booster Gold. I liked all the weird ones. Stargirl. I liked Stargirl a lot as a kid.
I always grew up on Batman. That was when I was little. I had all the VHSs. I had the animated series.
Batman was very little in my house. Thanks, Mom.
Batman was a lot in my house.
Thanks, Mom.
But now we are jumping into our last and final trailer, a movie that I want to fucking inject into my eyeballs. It also comes out next year. It's called Godzilla, King of the Monsters. It's the sequel of the Godzilla movie from 2014. Fucking 5 years later, they're coming out with another one, but it's got all the big monsters in it. I'm so excited. I love Godzilla so much.
If it doesn't have Mothra, I'm done.
I think I'm
really?
more excited for Dom's reaction than I am.
It has Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Rodan.
Ooh.
I'm so excited. A three-headed dragon that shoots lightning is going to be in a movie.
I'm actually, yeah.
Fat Godzilla is going to be in this.
We're going to move this back for this trailer.
I'm playing this bitch. God, I'm excited. And Millie Bobby Brown's in it.
Yes.
The mass extinction we feared has already begun.
I blame Mothra or Rodan.
I'm going to say Mothra.
Look at them CG clouds.
The CG flags, man.
I know. It's fine. The movie's got a year. Girl, get inside!
I think it's a dude.
Yeah, she heard me. That's a girl.
Is that a girl?
Yeah, it's Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things.
Okay, well, you can't say Bobby Brown because I automatically think Bobby.
With the first name Millie.
I don't know. I've never seen Stranger Things.
That's fair.
Ouch.
What?
She's a 13-year-old or 14-year-old girl from Britain. What the fuck?
Rightful rulers.
Oh,
Concerned about
cool.
you, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ice
Big
Cube's
kid.
son is in this. It's my boy! He's beautiful!
Oh, that guy.
And Sally Hawkins, is she gonna fuck Godzilla?
Christ, Dom.
Wait, that's not the chick from, Oh my god.
She's gonna fuck Godzilla. I can't wait.
Yeah. And you got the actress from The Departed, too, which I'm all for, because I love The Departed.
Oh, it's Mothra as a cocoon. Oh,
That is sick.
there he is. There's that thick boy. Ah, look, he's fat. Ah, look at that shit. It's beautiful. I'm gonna cry.
That was really exciting.
I am. I love this shit so much. There's Rodan. I'm gonna show my mom this later. She's gonna freak out. It's gonna be awesome. Oof. Wow. There's Rodan. Oh, there it is. He's got wings! Oh, damn, indeed. Yes!
That was sick. That they got that guy from Game of Thrones to have him sit. That was sick.
Yeah! He's helping the people. He's helping the people. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
Can they get the Asian guy from the first one to
He's
come back
in
and
this shit.
just be like, let them
He's
fight.
in this. They showed a shot of him. He's gonna have to say it. It's iconic.
Let them fight.
I didn't expect them to show the monsters like that, but they showed enough of them where it's like, yeah, okay, I got a big chub right now.
They got to tease you, man. They got to tease you.
This movie doesn't come out for another year. We saved the best for last, boys. In my opinion, we saved the best for last. That was honestly a good trailer.
That was a good trailer. That was a good trailer.
The world is fucked in that movie. Did you see Washington? It's gone. From what the director said, Rodan is basically a flying nuclear bomb. And I can't wait, because it shoots fucking fire out of his mouth. Oh. God, I'm drained. That was awesome.
Dude, I just feel bad for Corey's ears at that point because
I'm sorry.
I actually had to move the microphone away from you.
I'm legitimately sorry. I got really excited. I got into it. I'm gonna have to watch the trailer like 30 more times today. It's fine.
Yeah. Tom's gonna have it on loop.
As
it 24 hours.
As a Godzilla fan, the movie's got what I want. It's got monsters. They showed a little bit of them. Godzilla looks fucking cool because he's Godzilla. We've seen him already. But they showed a little bit of the other guys. Rodan's a giant pterodactyl. You can't fuck. Well, you could fuck it up, but it's really hard to fuck it up. He's a giant bird. And then the three-headed dragon, King Ghidorah, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, he's a giant three-headed dragon. He's originally from space, but from this movie, it seems like all the monsters are going to be from Earth, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. And he shoots lightning out of his mouth, all three of his mouths. And then Rodan's a giant moth. Mothra's a giant moth who shoots rainbows out of her fucking ears. And she's the true guardian of the Earth, while Godzilla just hates everything and only helps out who he wants to help out. But he looks like he's going to assert his dominance on the world because he's God motherfucking Zilla. As a person who would take a step back and who is just a general fan, as a trailer, it totally works. I like the visuals. I like what they're going for. They showed the total fucking chaos that's going to be in this movie. Because all these monsters they're the biggest version of themselves has ever been. So naturally, the world's fucked. That's it. And then the next one that comes out after this is Godzilla vs. King Kong. What's the world going to look like in that movie?
That's really going to be a thing?
Yeah. Godzilla vs. King Kong comes out after this.
I've been talking about it for a while.
He's going to have a giant gorilla dick. Godzilla's going to fucking grab that thing and yank it off.
Oh my god.
And then eat it.
He's like Kobayashi.
Yeah, exactly. He's a monster. It's fine. He's probably hungry. Did you see that fucking bonza he had in that one shot when he shot his atomic breath in the sky? He had a huge belly.
I'm legitimately terrified
thick.
that later in the day, like someone's gonna be trying to go in your bedroom, or whatever. There's gonna be like just sticky like tissues like all over the place or whatever.
I would fucking crank into this movie.
Tom's gonna have the do not disturb sign on his door for the next.
I'm gonna have a big sign on my door and be like, "Don't fucking enter here." Yeah, exactly. Just loving myself watching the Godzilla trailer.
A lot of scented candles.
A lot of peanut butter.
Enough of me screaming into the void for this movie.
Peanut butter everywhere.
What did you
Why
guys
is there
think?
peanut butter everywhere?
That's Tom's thing.
I like peanut butter everywhere. Jimmy, what did you think of this? As a trailer itself, I don't know how you feel about Godzilla, but just as a trailer itself, what did you think?
I actually do like Godzilla. I remember when I was a little kid watching some of like the Godzilla movies and like seeing like the really bad Godzilla movies where like he would fight Mothra or he would fight Rodan or I never actually knew what the three-headed dragon's name was, but it's actually cool to actually find that out now. But I actually really like this, and I thought the first one was okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but
totally agree.
But this one seems like it's gonna be badass.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
It's just wide-scale destruction and just everyone's fucked.
So I'm super excited actually to see this.
Fuck, I have to wait a year. God damn it, Brian.
Not a huge Godzilla fan. I've played the games. I've seen like some of the older movies. Not like the really old ones, but I've seen some of the older ones that came out a while ago, like the early 2000s and stuff.
Oh, that one was terrible.
Yeah, thank you. I know
terrible.
that.
Yeah, those are okay.
But the way like you said before, the visuals and just the way they presented it, like it really drew me in. Like I really want to go out and see this. I got super excited for it. Also, the fact that you literally hyped up the entire trailer throughout.
I can't help myself. I love Godzilla so much. This is not what I expected as a trailer. I expected like a much smaller trailer.
I was genuinely concerned that we would actually need to tie him down.
I was gonna flip the table.
But in all seriousness, though, like that trailer was just fantastic.
It's a good trailer.
It is.
Eric?
Yeah, I like the trailer. I wasn't big on Godzilla except as like generic pop culture kind of thing.
Sure.
Like I didn't really watch much of his content when I was younger, but I saw the first Godzilla with Gareth Edwards directing, and I really enjoyed that. Even though I didn't like how they got rid of Bryan Cranston too early.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that did. Yeah, that weirded me out too.
Spoilers,
like,
but who cares? The movie's 5 years old.
Yeah, but
If you haven't seen it.
yeah, I like this. The cast is crazy in this.
Yeah, they have a generally good cast in this.
Yeah.
It's not like a lot of big names, but it's guys that like you've
Well, people
seen
you
before.
recognize.
Yeah, it's guys that can be recognized, guys that you've seen before. And you know they're actually gonna do a good job, even though they're not like
Yeah.
A-list actors were, but like they actually seem like a good set of guys.
Because the problem with the first Godzilla from 2014 was a lot of the actors, except for Sally Hawkins and Ken Watanabe and Bryan Cranston, a lot of them just didn't look interested when they were doing it.
Like the guy who was the main character, like I just could not get into his story.
No.
Yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson was that. He
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't meant for that shit.
Yeah, but I love Millie Bobby Brown because I love Stranger Things so much, so I'm excited for that.
She's
and just the
super
visuals in
talented.
general
She's
of
very
this
good.
are very good. I
Yeah.
really like them.
Even the guy from Friday Night Lights is in this. Is playing her dad, and cool. I want to see more of him.
Yeah.
Corey, you were watching it with us and listening to me freak out. Just a quick blanket statement. What'd you think?
Yeah.
Cool.
Solid.
He liked it.
Corey's only line for the whole video.
Yeah. Well, we got an extra bonus edition to the end of this episode today, guys. I'm not apologizing for freaking out. I fucking loved that shit. God,
the
I'm
right
so
episode to
excited.
be
We're not
on.
asking for the
This is my favorite episode ever. Godzilla was here, and I can't wait for more trailers to come out for this fucking movie.
I gotta start getting here for this show more often.
It's fun.
This is fun.
We have a good time.
This one's fun to film.
We sit
I
down
like
for an
this.
hour. This one's a little long today because we had some extra trailers, but
Yeah.
hey, who gives a shit?
Breaking news: we just finished Back Trail, and while we were filming, we found out that the Aquaman trailer just got released. What, 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, like 15 minutes ago, basically.
Dom literally creamed his pants. Dom, please tell us more.
Dom is very tired from freaking out about Godzilla. Like, my body hurts from how much I was screaming about that movie. And
It's true.
I'm very
It's very
excited
true.
for Aquaman in general. I love that character. So we're just going to jump right in. I'm so tired now.
Really thought you were gonna be screaming more, but
My father was a lighthouse keeper.
Oof.
My mother was a queen.
Bae.
But life is a way of bringing people together.
Life finds a way. Eyes, we're in yellow. Look at that shit.
Check it out. Arthur is talking to the fish.
They made me what I am.
Cool.
I saw Meg.
What's with these? Oh, James Wan loves doing that shit.
For you. Your half-brother King Orm is about to declare war upon the surface world.
Oh, good. Huh.
The only way to stop this war is for you to take your rightful place as king.
Where's the Justice League?
I am no king.
Do your best thinking when you're not thinking at all.
That was the worst pep talk.
You might want to strap in. Welcome home.
Looks like a world you find in Guardians of the Galaxy.
That kind of reminded me of Avatar a little bit, actually.
Yeah.
Yep, I can see that too.
This looks like Tron Legacy right here.
I can see that.
I call it an ass whooping. I'm no leader. I came because I have no choice. I came to save my home and the people that I love.
You think you're unworthy to lead because you're of two different worlds. That is exactly why you are worthy.
That was awesome. The war is coming to the surface.
Tight.
Yes.
Of the seven seas with me.
Oof.
Here. Should have a parachute.
Thank God. He does the scream. Jesus Christ. Fucking Broco man.
My man.
My man. Cool.
All right, Dom.
That reminded me a lot of Thor, like the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Dom, I want to hear yours first.
Going back to the Shazam trailer, I mean, they're two different trailers, but as a trailer itself, I think I liked Shazam more, which was the first DC trailer we watched today. I liked this, but I just think the Shazam trailer was really unique, and this looked like it looked like an action movie trailer. Yeah. Which is fine. I liked what they were doing in there with Aquaman. It looked real cool with the underwater world and all that shit. But it played like a regular trailer, while Shazam played differently. Mm-hmm. For me, at least. They played differently. I was more receptive to Shazam. I love both of those characters a lot. I like Aquaman more. But as a trailer, I think Shazam worked more. But this trailer was still good. I liked it. I'm also fucking tired from Godzilla. But as a trailer itself, it works for me. It makes me a little excited for Aquaman, but not as excited as Shazam.
I would actually agree with that. Like, this trailer was very solid.
Yeah, it's
very,
tight.
very solid. But comparing that to seeing Shazam, I definitely like Shazam's energy more.
Yeah, I totally agree. Guys?
I mean, I think this is probably the only time where I'm ever going to be able to say that I'm actually excited for Aquaman.
Yeah.
And Aquaman actually looks cool.
Yeah, no, he looks cool as shit.
Yeah, like, I love that actor. Like, I loved him in Game of Thrones. I think he's just a really great actor. And, like, if you actually see interviews of him, like, in the real world and everything, he's actually a really funny guy and everything.
Yeah, he's passionate about his work.
Yeah. So, and that's like the one thing that I will give DC, that I liked how they took Aquaman and like make him look a little nitty gritty or whatever, and like try to put like a different spin on it. I think this is like the one time where DC actually tried putting a different spin on something and try to make it look a little dark. It actually worked. Mm-hmm. Unlike, Teen Titans, where they try to make it look darker and just didn't. It does not look good.
Totally fair.
I agree with Jimmy. I do like that they gave, like, in my opinion, I think if they would have made this movie with someone that looked like the original, like the orange and green suit, blonde hair, like all that stuff, I don't think we would have connected with the character as much.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I felt that this trailer, like you guys said, is, your standard action movie trailer, and it wasn't, I don't know how to put this, but like you said, it wasn't really unique in the sense like Shazam was. But I did like what they showed and the visuals that they gave, because it does draw you into the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Or I think it will draw people to the movie.
It's something that we really haven't seen too much.
Yeah.
With like underwater stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But part of the reason I was just thinking that while you were talking that, I think the reason why Shazam worked so well for me, because it feels like a different movie because the stakes aren't huge. It's Shazam fighting a wizard for, I think, basically for the powers of Shazam, while Aquaman's about Aquaman saving the world, which we get that with a lot of superhero movies. Mm-hmm. I think that's why Shazam worked more for me, because it's a different thing. It's about a lightning man versus a wizard for his own life, while Aquaman's fighting for the world.
I feel like in general, like as a character, recently, Aquaman has gotten so much more hype, more popularity than he used to.
Yeah.
When Injustice came out, like when the first one came out, Aquaman, people were just like Aquaman, like fuck that, I don't want to be that character.
Yeah.
He was,
I liked him.
Injustice made him badass.
Yeah, he was cool.
I actually liked him in that.
And it made him a playable character. I love playing as him in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
And I just don't like playing Eric in the game.
Yeah.
For many reasons. But I feel like nowadays people are more open-minded and more willing to accept this character for what he actually does, and not just
he's not a joke.
Not the jokes that were made about him.
He's not a joke.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fun fact: the name on this screen for us, Jeff Johns, he rebooted Aquaman in like the late 2000s, like 2010 or something, when they redid the DC Universe comics, and he made him cool. Same thing with the Flash. He redid the Flash, and he made these characters not jokes.
Yeah.
Aquaman's comic right now is actually one of my favorite comics for the DC line right now. He's good. He's consistently good. He's been consistently good for a long time, and that's part of the reason why I'm excited, because of what Jeff Johns did for him, and he wrote the story for this movie. So that's why I'm curious about how well that'll work. And also, fun fact, Aquaman is getting his orange and green suit in this movie.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay.
They showed a statue that you can buy at Comic-Con of Jason Momoa in that suit, and it doesn't look cheap. Like, it's got the actual scales on it, but it looks like a war suit, and it works.
I was going to say, like...
Maybe in post we'll put an image up. I'll probably send it to Eric over the weekend.
Now,
we can show
my
that.
next question is, now that you mentioned what Jeff Johns did, is this Aquaman the one that, like, we just watched now?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how he's drawn up in the new 52 or
In
whatever
the
universe we're in right now?
In the new comics, that what's going on. He doesn't have the same skin tone as him. He's still the white guy, but his hair is getting longer and he's a little bit more wily.
Okay.
Let me see if they have it. Yeah, there you go. This is what he looks like in the movie at the end. Where he's got the orange here. This is, the coloring's a little different. It's a little bit more golder in this, but from what I've seen closer up, it's a little bit more orange, and then he's got the green. So I mean, from what the director has said, the version of Aquaman in Justice League wasn't the full version. He was just starting out, but in this one, he'll become the full Aquaman that we expect, but also still with that rock and roll style. But in this, Brian, on this computer, that's kind of like what he looks like now in the comics. He looks like that. They changed him up, but it works. For the comics, it totally works now the way he looks like.
I do agree with you on that.
He's not clean shaven like this shit. He looks like this. He looks fucking awesome. I'm all for Aquaman. So there was our bonus edition of Backtrail. I'm going to thank everyone again for showing up and Eric for scaring the bejeebus out of me when he said an Aquaman trailer came out.
You're welcome.
So,
literally 10 seconds after we stopped filming.
It's Comic-Con weekend. By the end of the night, there's going to be more trailers, but that's not our problem. That's a problem for next week. So thanks again for a special breaking bullshit edition of this. So just remember, still good. Be good people and go watch more Godzilla movies.